Hey, welcome to the channel. This is a quick channel update. Try and make this quick. It's about Clarkson. It's just about there's a lot of backlash coming in. So as usual, everything's binary. You're either on the left or the right. It's quite a lot of stuff floating around. Anyway, I just had this discussion with this guy, Di Phillips. So he said he turned into Farage and played to the crowd when he had no answer to her questions. Typical Rich Pratt. I don't see it like that. Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't see things like that, like Di does. I don't see it like that at all. So I'm just going to go over it. Not so, I said. He answered well and pointed out most, if not all, 76% of farmers will have to sell up because of this. I think it was 90, was it 96? Can't remember the figure. And pointed out how the BBC is a government propaganda machine and the best way of getting money would be get rid of useless civil servants. You must look at things in a very unusual way. So he says, just keep believing. I said, you seem jealous of successful people. Di goes, not jealous, I can spot a fake a mile off, which obviously you can't. Now you're being condescending and projecting yourself. Fight my argument, not me, and you are jealous. Why should I be jealous of a fake? I don't know what he means. Jeremy Clarkson a fake? I mean, is Victoria Derbyshire a fake? You know, am I a fake? Is Di Phillips a fake? Well, we all are, so one way or another. You know, we live our lives and we're fake. So I don't know what I don't understand that. You are jealous of the wealth. Derbyshire is a rich Pratt, but that doesn't bother you. Is it wealth we are talking about, or does Victoria work for minimum wage and get universal credit? Lives in a council flat? Question mark. It depends on definition of fake. Not much of an argument you have, considering you, me and everyone is fake in one way or another. So he's condemning Clarkson, but he's not condemning Derbyshire, Victoria Derbyshire, who must be fairly wealthy, I would imagine. You know, she's quite a successful woman. But that doesn't seem to bother Di. He doesn't like Clarkson being successful. Di Phillips. But only one of them admitted to buying a farm to avoid paying tax. End of discussion. It's like, well, that doesn't mean to say that Victoria Derbyshire hasn't bought a farm. I don't know what she's done with her money. Has she tried to avoid paying tax? I'll bet she has. I'll bet my farm on it. So that end of discussion thing, it's like, you know, end of discussion, laugh out loud. He bought the farm a few years ago and is now farming the farm. That's where he found out just how absurd the rules and regulations are. He admits he is wealthy but is supporting farmers who don't have his wealth to support their farms. The ramifications of this are very serious. We could see famine on an unprecedented scale and our landscape ruined, filled with concrete, toxic battery facilities, useless wind farms, solar panels. Just because Derbyshire never said anything doesn't mean she hasn't invested money in a farm. How would you know what anyone has invested money in? At least Clarkson's honest, unlike Derbyshire. End of discussion, laugh out loud. The thing is, you don't know what people have invested. You don't know what I've invested money in. I don't know what you've invested money in. I don't know anything about you. And you don't know anything about me. And you don't know. Clarkson's invested in a farm and he's done a show about it. And he did it a few years ago. And before that, he lived in the country before that. You know, so it's not new for him to be living in the country. So BBC parrot Labour policy. And I believe that's what Victoria Derbyshire was doing. So this is from the Mirror. The pair clashed. Jeremy Clarkson snaps at Victoria Derbyshire in fire interview over farming row. She's parrot. So she went on to say to him, where are you going to get the money to pay the NHS? So is that straw manning or something? Or she's building up this argument that the money that is coming off the farmers has got to go to pay the NHS. So she's parroting Labour policy, because that's what Labour's saying. That's what they're saying. But they're not saying, let's stop paying hotels for immigrants. They're not saying, let's end net zero. They're not saying, cut back on civil service. You know, they're not saying, forget about the stupid vanity thing. What is it? Carbon capture shite that Starmer was on about. They're not going to stop Starmer flying around the country. They're not going to stop Starmer going to net zero meetings at the WEF. You know, what else are they not going to stop? They're not going to stop lots of things. So for her to say, how are you going to pay for the NHS? So she's part... Well, it would be okay if it wasn't for the fact that that's what the Labour Party's been saying. So she works for the BBC. She's parroting the Labour Party. So, BBC... So then, I posted the video for him, right, Di Phillips. He's gone in a huff. Anyone with Trump on their profile isn't worth talking to, so goodbye. So he's went in a bit of a huff. Where is it? Oh, that's my... No. Where is it? Where is it? See, and I mean that's quite childish, isn't it? Really. See, there's the Trump. That's my art that's on there. That's what that is. That must have confused the hell out of the guy that was being transphobic to me the other day. Somebody was really getting horrible. I mean, was really... It must have confused the fuck out of him when he seen the Trump picture on my profile. Oh God, yeah. That wasn't ticking the boxes, because they want you to tick all the boxes. So he's went in a huff. So I went, end of this, you are free to leave, I'm very wrong, try not to carry on discussion. So the post has been removed, so I don't know whether he's actually blocked me. I think he's probably blocked me. So there you go. Let's have a look and see if click on this. Click on there, see what happens. So I don't know if it's the actual page has disappeared. You know, it was a Daily Mirror, wasn't it? Daily Mirror. Or has it been removed? I don't think so. I don't think they'll have removed that. No, they haven't. Look, there it is there. I think he's blocked me, or he's removed his comment. What's that? Awful news just in. Yeah. He's went in a very big huff. Well. Never mind. I'll go and put all that lot in there. Yeah, so thanks for watching that one. I like to record these things, it's interesting. I don't know, when people block you, I've done it to other people. I've done it, in this case he did it to me. I think it generally means that you've lost and you just can't face it. But not always, sometimes you just can't be arsed with somebody. Because I've pointed out he's completely wrong. You know, and he doesn't really have an argument. So thanks for watching this video, bye!